What's going on, bro? I hope you're doing well today, man. Real talk, bro. Like, as a man, I know how it is, bro. As men, we all know how it is. We don't really have a lot of people to talk to, or we feel as though we don't have a lot of people to talk to. Society today has told us to, not pursue emotional intelligence. Instead, you want to get things that could make you feel better. More money, more women, more status, more cars, more colognes, and all this other type of stuff, bro. At the end of the day, all of that is great. All that is fine. But I do think the pursuit of emotional intelligence, right? The pursuit of knowing how to regulate your emotions, regulate your feelings without crashing out, without violence, without, getting drunk and stuff like that, and then venting your feelings when you drunk and be like, oh, I don't remember what I said, all that. I think we got to get rid of that mentality, bro. We make up 50% of the population, but we make up 80% of cases of self-deletion. That is absolutely asinine. But I understand why, because life for men is difficult. Life for people in general is difficult nowadays. But men, we're going a route of giving up and taking ourselves off of the board. I don't want you to take yourself off of the board. I don't want you to end your game. This is life, bro. We don't get a respawn. We don't get a respawn, bro. You don't know how long you're gonna be playing the game. You don't know when your controller gonna get turned off, but you gotta keep going. Easier said than done, yes, but we've all been through certain things, but everything can be overcome. You just have to address it, you have to acknowledge it, you have to accept it, and then you have to defeat it. Not easier said than done, I know. Wasn't gonna make this video, dealing with some serious family things, but I did. But just like, just like a man, right? I'm more concerned. I'm not even concerned about my feelings, my emotions. I'm thinking about my family's emotions, how they're dealing with, what we're dealing with right now. My mother specifically. You know what I'm saying? And that's men, and then we do things to hide our feelings or distract us from things, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. You don't want to, dwell in sadness and emotions and you overthinking, because the thoughts are powerful, words are powerful. That's why I'm not speaking negativity into the world right now. I'm just, letting things come as it's supposed to come because it's meant to be. But if your reality is not what you want it to be right now, you do not have to accept it. Let me say that. If your reality right now is not what you want it to be, you do not have to accept it. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a licensed, I don't even know if you could say motivational coaches are licensed. I'm just a person who wants to see you succeed. If I don't see it physically, I want to know that you're happy. Let me tell you something, right? I think most men in the world, the money, the women, the status, the nice toys to play with, I think more so than anything, most men want peace, because at the end of the day, it's hard to become rich. All right? It's hard to have multiple women, and I don't think you should want multiple women. I'll talk about that as well. It all depends on your lifestyle. Peace, though. I remember one time, bro, I was dealing with a lot at this time. I was thinking about, I need more bread. I gotta take care of my family. I gotta get us into a new apartment. I gotta blah, 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 blah. I just stopped and I just sat with myself. And I was in the car and I just looked at a tree. And the wind was blowing, right? And the tree, I was just looking at the leaves. The leaves just going back and forth, back and forth. And I was like, I felt something. Now at the time, and I still do think this, I think that was like how I felt. I believe in God, me personally. If you don't, that I personally, is either that was really me feeling God, or it was just like I was like, but I was like, this is what peace feels like. I feel at peace. That's why I would encourage you guys to get out the house, take a walk. I don't like sitting on grass and stuff like that, but at least walk around in nature, sit on the ledge, sit on a bench in the park, and just look at the grass, look at the trees. I'm telling you, no, don't look at your phone, and just like I felt peace. Even the other day when I was on break at my job, I was just walking around in the courtyard and I just sat on the ledge and I was just looking at the trees and grass, and I was like, I feel like good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too many distractions in this world, bro. Social media is a distraction. Social media is turning men against women. And women, ladies, I have the video for y'all as well, but I don't know how y'all gonna receive it. I don't know what it's like to be a woman. All I can speak on is what I perceive that might be the reason why women's mental health is down. So if y'all want that, I got y'all, but I don't want to get in arguments and stuff like that because I'll never know the case, you know. But for men, we deal with, I think it's three situations: love, providing, and just overall just feeling like the world is against you. Love, there are men in this world who have never had a girlfriend, who don't even get love from their moms and their dads, might not even have a dad, might not even have a mom, grew up with the grandparents, had to take care of the grandparents. There's many different situations, but the reason why, and now that I'm getting older, I still think there's a such thing as a simp, but some of these guys that we call simps, in reality, they never had no one to love them. Their own moms never loved them, told them, I love you, gave them a hug, abused them. So when they find a girl and they love her, right? Even if she's a detriment to their health and their mental well-being, they'll put her on the pedestal because at least she says, I love you, gives them a hug, gives them intimacy. You know what I'm saying? So I try to, everybody's situation is different, but I'm kind of starting to see life differently. Like, as men, we need to stick together anyway. Everything is a competition already, and we don't got to tear each other down. Like, on my way home, I saw this guy at the bus stop. I know he was high out of his mind because his eyes were like, and he was just, but he didn't have any mental issue. I know you can tell when somebody's like, and I'm like, nobody gonna helping this guy. They probably laughing at him. Somebody gonna record him and put him on their Instagram story. Like it's really sad out here, bro, that we really don't care about each other's well-being. And I'm not saying you gotta go save somebody, but like, let's at least be kind. Let's have some empathy, bro. You don't know what people going through. Cause just like I'm here in this chair, I'm making this YouTube video. I'm in my good, decent neighborhood. I worked hard to get here. I could work hard and still be on the streets, bro. I had every situation worked out. I had a good upbringing, good parents. I did good in school. I networked. I had a good job. I did good on the interview. There's one thing that could be taken out of place, and I could be on the streets. I could be that guy on the streets people making fun of and laughing at and recording and stuff like that. We gotta stop tearing each other down, bro. Especially on social media. You know how many people imagine this, right? You know how many people commented on, I'm making videos about wrestling. People telling me to try to say creatively, go Kurt Cobain yourself, go do this yourself, go off yourself over a wrestling video. Now imagine if I was a sensitive guy. Imagine if I took that to heart and it really hurt my feelings and I did that. Then what? Would it be funny then? Right? Like it's too much hate in this world, bro. And it's probably, and people like that themselves have issues in their lives. But so why are you trying to make someone else sad because you're sad? We gotta stop doing that. We have to become more emotionally intelligent, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like as men, we want to, be providers and things of that nature, but I need y'all to scale it back. Because at the end of the day, if you're in a relationship and your significant other loses her job, can't hold her weight, whatever the case may be, you're going to go head over heels, jump through hoops to try to fix the situation. And as men, we don't complain about that. That is what we've been brought up through society to be like that, to take care of our family, to be head of the household and all this type of stuff. And that's fine. But some men are not capable of doing that. Society, the economy is getting bad to even the best of the best are not able to do that no more. I feel like guys, you got to start looking out for yourself, bro. If you're in a situation with somebody who needs the most glamorous lifestyle and who needs all the purses and all the $200 dates and all that, you can't provide that. You need to walk away from that situation and take care of your mental health. You're working 2-3 jobs for someone who doesn't appreciate you, or you in a relationship with somebody who's not helping. Men need help. Men, do you not think that if every man could have $1 million and pay for everything and they shorty don't got to pay for nothing, that we would take that opportunity? Some people will never get that opportunity. Some people, it's just not meant for them to get. Everyone in the world cannot be a millionaire. The economy, literally, the game does not work like that. Because if it did, it would be. There has to be a bottom of the totem pole because the economy will not let everybody be on an even playing field. If everyone at the bottom did start their own business and we all make an even amount of money, the economy will keep raising up so that then we could be low and then the highest could be the highest. We could all become millionaires today. The billionaires would become multi-billionaires. The multi-millionaires would become billionaires. It would keep going. We have to understand that. We have to be realistic about life, bro. But it starts with you as well, my guy. You got to be accountable. You gotta choose the women who choose you. You gotta stop trying to. Every man is not meant for an abundance lifestyle with women. Why not have an abundance of love? Have kids that love you. Have your one woman that loves you. Show love to your family so that they can love you. Show your family that love is possible, that it's accepting. And an abundance lifestyle doesn't got to be having a whole bunch of cars and a whole bunch of women. You can have the abundance lifestyle mindset with love, with integrity, have an abundance of respect from your peers, have an abundance of respect from and love and admiration from your community. I have an abundance lifestyle mindset. I want an abundance of respect, abundance of love. I want an abundance of supporters, you guys. I don't need 5 women to make me happy. I'm cool with one. I can say without a shadow of a doubt throughout my life, I can at least say every woman that I've been with, even my past, and right now, my woman right now, at least I know what it's like to be loved. Some men do not know what it's, never have that. And I want to help you with that as well. Shout out to my guy, OG, aka Expert Level Wrestling, aka Afi Kingdom. If y'all ever need help with that, bro, every man should be able to find love, bro. So hit us up, man. Hit us up in the DM. Real Black Couch Booking on Instagram. Hit up Afi Kingdom or Expert Level Wrestling, bro. Every man should be able to have somebody. I want that to be a mission. That could be a side quest for me. I know my guy Afi Kingdom. He know about the dating. He know about how to navigate the situation. I think every man should at least know what it's like one time in their life, because marriages don't work out. Everything is low, But I think as men we need love, bro. Because some men's partners is who they can express their emotions with. Now everybody's different. I know how to internalize things and just go at it because some people figured out certain things in life, and I don't argue with it. Certain, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can express certain things to women because you're supposed to be the head. Life isn't fair. It's not supposed to be fair. But I will never let life get too unfair to where it's a detriment to my health and I want to off myself. That's when I'll take a step back, say, okay, I need someone to talk to. That's why having homies is very important, because men can relate to your situation. Being a loner and stuff like that, it don't always work out because you can't talk to your woman. You can't talk to your homies. You can't talk to your pops if you don't got a pops. Luckily for me, I got the best dad in the world. So I can talk to my dad about anything. But even my dad, I don't tell everything, because some things, as men, we was brought up not by my dad. Because my dad would actually listen to anything I got to say. But going up through social media, society, this and that, they tell you what a man should be, what a man should be, what a man should be. And we internalize that, and we internalize our feelings. Some people need therapy. We'll never go. We don't know if it's good for us. We'll never go because it make us look soft. We too macho for that. But if you're not going to do that, at least have a friend to talk to. Everybody not your friend. Everybody's not your confidant. Some people too macho, too masculine. Nah, bro, you soft, bro. Find someone who has the emotional intelligence to say, yeah, bro, you need to go to therapy. Yeah, bro, you need to leave that girl because she's a detriment. Yeah, bro, you need to just take a vacation and take some days off from work, take a mental health day. Find someone who can be that. If you can't find that, hit me up in the DM. Maybe we need to start a tab on my Discord. Wrestling is wrestling. We love wrestling. But there's some things more important than wrestling sometimes. I don't want y'all to enjoy WrestleMania weekend, relish in it. I'm going to have a good time, but if your life is sad on Monday morning, then what's the point? What's the point of us being here in this group talking about wrestling? I want you to be alive, bro. I care about you sincerely. I don't want to see nothing happen to you. I know it's difficult, bro. I know it's hard. Life is hard. We want to take care of our family, take care of ourselves. We want to look nice, dress nice. Baby steps, one step at a time. That's why I started the You Challenge. Do what you need to do to become the person that you want to be, but consistency, one step at a time, one step at a time, bro. You can't jump from A to Z in 2 days, bro. Give yourself 14 days, do the right thing, and see if you get results. And then let's do another 14 days, another 14 days. We all mess up. We all going to slip. We human, but don't be too hard on yourself to the point where you don't want to be on earth. I want you to be on earth. I want you to appreciate your life, bro. Because when it rains outside, right? But it's always sunny. Not the next day. Not the next day. It's going to be sunny eventually. It could snow all it wants, but it's going to be sunny eventually. That's life. No one has it figured out. No one has life figured out. Even the millionaires do not have life figured out. The millionaires be offering themselves more than regular people. No one has life figured out. But that's the point of life, to keep on going every day. It's ups and downs. It's never a linear line. You got to build the emotional intelligence, the perseverance, the courage, and the strength to overcome whatever is going in your life. And don't comment on this video complaining. Get help. Get a mentor. Get a peer-to-peer. Let's start a group. We need to lower these rates. I can't do it by myself, but if you're in my community, I want you to be safe and I want you to be alive. So it is what it is. So thank y'all for the support. Talk to y'all soon. Just go outside and look at the trees. And I'm praying for y'all. Shout out to y'all. Y'all, sending prayers my way for my family. Much appreciated. But I know how life goes, and I know, nothing is permanent. But I do appreciate y'all, man. Real talk. So I hope you find that love, bro. And if it's not romantic love, bro, we a community. Let's love each other. Real talk. Peace out, man.